What is going on, you guys? We are here in Paris, France, at Clash in Paris. In the last episode, obviously, we were on the go-home show of Friday Night SmackDown, so after you tune in to this episode, make sure you go give that one a look as well. But, coming out first, as you can see, we've got Solo Sikoa, and Solo Sikoa, obviously, gonna be going one-on-one with the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, here tonight. And it is gonna be a Falls Count Anywhere match, so the pinfall or submission, whatever happens, obviously does not have to happen in the ring. It could happen anywhere. Could even happen outside of the arena, I suppose. But, like I said, Solo Sikoa, obviously, last time we seen him go against Roman Reigns was on a Friday Night SmackDown episode. Solo did take the loss. He did look very good in that match, but unfortunately did suffer the loss. Roman went to extend his hand and shake the hand of Solo Sikoa, but Solo was not having any of it, so Solo Sikoa hoping here tonight he can get back at Roman Reigns, because obviously he wants to be at the top of that, I guess, food chain for the Samoan dynasty. Solo Sikoa wants to be bigger, he wants to be better than Roman, he wants to be the man in that family. So let's get right to Roman Reigns right now. And alrighty, coming out second, we've got the OTC. He is the Tribal Chief. He is Solo Sikoa's opponent for the night, Roman Reigns, the man who basically started the bloodline. Well, you know what I'm saying. Technically, someone way long ago started the bloodline because it was getting down, but actually the faction, the bloodline, Roman Reigns is the one who started it. And Solo Sikoa has his own faction as the MFTs, and actually would have seen someone from the MFTs on the last episode of Friday Night SmackDown. But either way, here tonight, Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa, opening things up at Clash in Paris. Also, I did mention it in the last episode, it will be a two-part series, got 7 total matches. We will have 3 here tonight, and then in the next episode we will have 4. I figured I would just let you guys know that now, but let's go ahead and get into the first one right now. Alright, Solo Sikoa really wanting to get back at Roman Reigns here tonight in this match, and right away both men running right at each other, beating the hell out of each other, and this is gonna be a war between these two. Both of them getting dazed for a moment. Roman with the kick, and now Roman looking for that DDT, and it connects. And Reigns letting Solo get up to his feet, grabbing him. And then Roman running right at him, but Solo getting the feet up to stop him. And now a big headbutt there from Sikoa. And like I said, Sikoa in that match against Roman Reigns did actually look very impressive, and I actually thought for moments that Sikoa was going to get the upset, but in the end Roman was just able to pull it off. So I think that really irritated Solo as well, because he knows that he could have won that match. And Solo running, going back at Roman, and Solo fighting back now, and Solo Sikoa with another big headbutt, and Sikoa looking good right now, lets Roman get to his feet and brings him back in a big Samoan drop there. Thought he was gonna send him to the corner, but instead holds on, and big Samoan drop, and Roman able to move out of the way there. And Reigns picking up Solo Sikoa. Oh, and what a move, and goes right into the pin. Is that going to be enough? No, Solo able to kick out at 1. Both men back up to their feet. Solo grabbing him, going to work on the arm of Roman Reigns. And now Sikoa right to the leg, and Sikoa flips him over, and now picking Roman up, but Roman able to reverse it. And what's Roman thinking here? Nice elbow drop there from Reigns. And Reigns showing off a little bit here in Paris. And he grabs Sikoa, bringing him over to the corner. Hitting the face right off the turnbuckle, but Sikoa getting the elbow up there. And now Solo Sikoa with the Irish whip. Not able to connect there with Roman. And now Roman's got Solo up, and nice move there. Sikoa gonna roll out of the ring, and Reigns not slowing down, going right after him. And like I said, obviously this is a Falls Count Anywhere match, so there's no countouts, no disqualifications. And Roman with the kendo stick in hand. Solo wasn't paying attention. He was trying to take the stuff off the announce table. And now Roman Reigns, after one hit from the kendo stick, going for the pin, but a kick out from Solo Sikoa. Reigns picking Sikoa up to his feet. And Sikoa gonna reverse it, sending Reigns over by the barricade. Thought he was gonna get sent into those steel steps. And a leg drop there from Sikoa. And now Sikoa picking Roman Reigns up to his feet. And Sikoa, he's got him in a nice Uranagi. And he's going for the pin. Is that enough to put away the Tribal Chief? It is not. A kick out at 2. But Solo Sikoa isn't slowing down. I think he's looking for that finishing spike. He's got Roman. He's looking for it. It connects. The Tribal Chief is stunned. That might be it. The referee a little late to get over there. And he is going to kick out at 2. I mean, the referee has got to be in position a little bit quicker than that. That might have cost Solo Sikoa this match. And now Roman going to work on the back of the arm, and now Roman has a finisher, and this is not good for Sikoa all of a sudden. And now Roman with the big spear. Sikoa is stunned. Roman right into the pin. Is that enough to put away Solo? And it is. Roman Reigns is victorious. There you have it. Roman Reigns getting the victory here in Paris. And I mean, unfortunate for Solo. I do think we move on after that. I mean, obviously the referee wasn't there as quickly for Solo than he was for Roman. I don't think. It is what it is. Roman Reigns, I mean, has been looking pretty good as of lately. Sikoa's been looking good too. That's the thing. Like, it's not even that Solo's looking bad in these matches. It's just he's going against someone as dominant as Roman Reigns. So we're definitely going to have to find something different for Solo, but we're going to have to find something different for this man as well. But we still got 2 other matches for you in part 1 of Clash in Paris. So let's go ahead and get to the second match right now. Alright, it is time for the second match, and coming out first we have the Women's Intercontinental Champion. We've got Lyra Valkyria. Lyra Valkyria on, the latest episode of Raw came out after Zelina Vega's match and had attacked her. Prior to that, Lyra Valkyria went against Jordynne Grace after winning that IC Championship at SummerSlam. Actually took an L against Jordynne Grace. So then we ran Jordynne Grace versus Zelina Vega. Zelina Vega got a win there. And then Lyra Valkyria came out and showed a different side of her by attacking Zelina with that championship. But like I said, won the championship at SummerSlam by pinning Izzy Dame. And here tonight she's hoping she can pin Zelina Vega and be successful in her first title defense. And alright, here we go. Coming out next, she was a former IC champion herself. Zelina Vega, obviously losing it at SummerSlam in that triple threat match. But she was not the one that was pinned. And funny enough, Zelina Vega actually made Lyra tap out, but it was on the outside of the ring, so it did not count. So obviously Zelina Vega wanted to run it back and get her opportunity in a singles match against Lyra Valkyria. And Jordynne Grace, like I said, just beat Lyra Valkyria. but Zelina beat Jordynne Grace, so there's a lot going on in that women's division over there in the IC Championship division. But we're not going to waste any more time. We're going to get right into the second match. And here we go, second match of the night. Zelina Vega trying to win back that Women's Intercontinental Championship from Lyra Valkyria. And right away, both women run right at each other, but Zelina Vega actually able to connect with the back of Lyra Valkyria. And then a drop kick to the back, and now Zelina Vega on the outside on the apron, looking for a springboard move, and Lyra Valkyria moving out of the way. Zelina was looking for a springboard crossbody, I believe. And now Lyra to the back of the head, and now Lyra Valkyria has the leg, but Zelina Vega kicking Lyra in the side of the head. And now Zelina grabbing the head and just slamming the head of Lyra Valkyria into the mat, and Zelina Vega once again gonna look for that springboard move. And this time though, it connects Zelina Vega with the springboard crossbody. And now getting down, beating the hell out of the champion. And right now, Lyra Valkyria looks like she is in trouble. And as soon as I say that, Lyra Valkyria starting to get back into this match. And now going to go for a roll up here. Is that enough to put away Zelina? No, not even going to get a count of one there. And a nice spinning kick right to the midsection there from Vega. And Lyra with some big kicks there. And now Lyra Valkyria. No, Zelina gonna turn it into a roll-up pin, a beautiful move there. And then Zelina and Lyra are going back and forth with it. And oh my goodness, finally a kick out, and they're actually done. And Lyra Valkyria with some clotheslines. And then a drop kick, and Lyra Valkyria looked to pick her up, but Zelina able to get her off. And now Zelina Vega with an X Factor. What a move. Now Vega got that submission locked in. That signature submission move. I believe this is the one that made Lyra tap out on the outside of the ring. But she's able to get out this time in a power slam there. But Zelina getting the boot up there. And this is not good for Lyra Valkyria, but Lyra's starting to get hyped up. She's trying to get herself back into this match. Lyra Valkyria now once again looking to roll her up for a win. Is that enough to put away Zelina Vega? No, it is not. A kick out at one. And Lyra was looking for a springboard move, but Zelina stopping it. Oh, and went to take her down, but Lyra able to block it. And now Valkyria right to the back of the head, and now grabbing Zelina Vega, looking for the Irish whip. And Lyra Valkyria with the nice arm drag there. And now Lyra going to go for the pin on Zelina after that arm drag. Is that enough? It is not. A kick out at one. Both women have a finisher now. And Lyra bringing Zelina over to the corner, hitting the face right off the turnbuckle. And now Lyra looking for the power slam. And now Valkyria going to the top rope, but Zelina got back to her feet. Oh my goodness! And that finishing move, that might put Zelina away for the 3 count. And it does. Lyra Valkyria is still the Women's Intercontinental Champion. Oh my goodness, I did not expect that. And Zelina Vega, you can tell that she is frustrated. I mean, Zelina, to be honest, I thought Zelina Vega was looking like she might have had that match won, but it only takes a few moments and you can turn it around, and that's exactly what Lyra Valkyria did here tonight. Hit that finisher from the top rope, and that was enough to put away Zelina Vega. So Lyra is successful in her first title defense as the Women's IC Champion, so very excited to see what's next for her. And to be honest, I think we might have already talked about it. I mean, Jordynne Grace did beat Lyra, so that might be next for the current Women's Intercontinental Champion. As for Zelina Vega, we will find out at some point, but Zelina has had a pretty good season, so I don't think that we're just all of a sudden not going to just talk about her. So Zelina still needs to do something until she goes, just doesn't do anything, honestly. But we still got one more match, I guess, for you here tonight. Like I said, part 1's going to have 3 matches. Part 2 will have 4. And in the third match of the night, we'll be seeing some tag team action between the Usos and the Lucha Bros. So let's get right into it. Alright, it is time for the third match of the night. Coming out first, we've got your tag team champions over from Friday Night SmackDown. We've got Big Jim, we got main event Jey Uso, the Usos, and they have been dominant. I've said it a lot, and I will continue to say it until we see these two lose. And obviously, I've said it in a couple of episodes, I was actually considering trying to find someone else for them because, Penta had lost to Jimmy Uso, Rey Fenix lost to Jey Uso, in singles action, but we have not seen them go against each other this season, I don't believe, in tag team action, so maybe Penta and Rey Fenix working together will be enough to dethrone the Usos. Let's go ahead and let's find out right now, and let's get to the Lucha Bros. Alright, coming out next, we've got the Lucha Bros, Penta, Rey Fenix, and you think that these two would have done better. Honestly, the one that really shocked me was Penta losing to Jimmy Uso, considering he did win the undisputed WWE Championship this season. After that, I just kind of wanted to see what him and Rey Fenix could do together, and so far it has just been very lackluster, but let's jump right into this tag team match. Alrighty, Jey Uso gonna start things out for the Usos, and Rey Fenix gonna start it out for the Lucha Bros. And let's see how this match goes. Should be very entertaining. And like I was saying, I just kind of expected a little bit more from Penta, honestly, because like I said, a former undisputed WWE champion in this season, and then just him and Rey Fenix team up, and all of a sudden it's just not going great. But right now it's not looking good for the luchador. Rey Fenix, Jey Uso taking the fight to him. Now Jey Uso looking to send Fenix into the corner, but Rey Fenix gonna reverse it, but a big elbow there from Jey Uso. And this time Jey gonna be able to get him over there, and now Jimmy Uso going to the top after the tag is made. What is Jimmy Uso looking for here? And Jimmy Uso right to the back of the leg. And that splash right to the back of the leg of Rey Fenix. And now Jimmy Uso gonna pick Rey Fenix up to a knee and drop him with the super kick. And Jimmy Uso gonna try putting him away early in this matchup, but not enough. A kick out at 1 there. And Jimmy Uso went to kick him, but Rey Fenix caught the leg, and Rey Fenix bringing him down. And now Rey Fenix with the Irish whip, throwing him into the corner. And now Penta gonna get tagged into the matchup. And Rey Fenix, nice double drop kick there from the Lucha Bros. Penta picking him up instantly, and now Penta looking to send him into a corner, and Penta with the kick, but Jimmy Uso able to dodge it. And now Penta and Jimmy Uso, they lock up for a minute. Jimmy Uso's got him, and Jimmy Uso dropping him right on his back. And now Jimmy Uso grabbing him, looking to throw him in a corner. And Penta able to get the elbow up instead. Now Penta gonna bring him over to the ropes. And what is he looking for here? He might be looking for a big time chop, and he is. And Penta with the huge chop. And now Penta making a tag to Rey Fenix, and Jimmy Uso making the hot tag to Jey Uso. Big super kick from Rey Fenix. And now Rey Fenix looking for that beautiful move. And now the Lucha Bros looking good right now. Rey Fenix with the knee to the side of the head. And he's not slowing down. He gets Jey up to his feet, looking to send him into the corner, but Jey reversing it, sending him over to the top rope, but Fenix did hold on, and Phoenix now. Phoenix back into the ring. And now with the Irish whip and Rey Fenix with the leapfrog, and Rey Fenix was looking for a drop kick, but it doesn't connect. Jey Uso sending Phoenix into their corner, looks for the tag. Jimmy Uso back into the matchup, and this is not good. They might be looking to go to work on that leg of Rey Fenix again, looking for that splash, and they do, right to the back of the knee once again. And now Jimmy Uso with the stomp, and Jimmy Uso going to pick Rey Fenix up to his feet, sending him into the corner, but Rey Fenix getting the elbow up, excuse me. And now a roll-up pin here from Phoenix, but a kick out at 1. Jimmy Uso getting back into the ring. Phoenix grabs him. Phoenix sends him into the corner, and Phoenix running at him. Oh my goodness, what a signature move. Phoenix and his signature move connects, and he grabs him. But Jimmy Uso getting the elbows there, and Jimmy Uso looking for the whisper in the wind, but it doesn't work. Rey Fenix was just out of reach, and Rey Fenix bringing him to the ground, and he brings him down looking for a submission there, but Jimmy Uso able to get out of it. Now Big Jim send him into the corner, and another big elbow there from Phoenix, and Phoenix giving Jimmy Uso the work right now, and a big but he does hit him with the super kick. Missed on that first attempt, but that super kick landed. And right now, Phoenix is going off against Jimmy Uso. And another big elbow to the leg. And Rey Fenix looking to send him into the corner. And now Phoenix went to hit him on the back, but Jimmy Uso got the elbow up. Phoenix sending him back into the corner. And waits for a moment. And what is Rey Fenix looking for here? Oh my goodness, on the top ropes. Runs the ropes, and what a kick there to the face. And he gets Jimmy Uso back up. And Phoenix went for an Irish whip there, but Jimmy Uso reverses it. Looking to throw him into the corner. Once again, Jimmy Uso able to reverse it. And now Jimmy Uso with another forearm there. And now Jimmy Uso starting to get some offense in this match. And now he's going to go over and tag in Jay for the match. And Jay walks towards him and went to kick him in the midsection, but Rey Fenix with the Poison Rana. What a move there from Rey Fenix, and Phoenix gonna go get a breather and tag in Penta. And now Penta and Jey Uso, they lock up for a moment, but Jey Uso able to get him into the corner. And now Jay with the headbutt, and now Jey Uso went to go give him a boot or something, but Penta caught the boot, and right now the Lucha Bros look really good. Penta looking to send him into the corner, but it's reversed by Jey Uso. And now a big headbutt there from Jay. And now Jay, what is he looking for here? Oh, he's looking for that signature move, and that is not good. He's going for the pin. Is that enough to put away the Lucha Bros? No! A kick out at 2.5, and Rey Fenix went to go in way too late. And that is not good for the Lucha Bros now. Big super kick from Jey Uso. And now Jimmy Uso. No. Jay's just waiting for him to get up. What's he looking for here? Jay with another super kick, but Penta caught the leg. Penta now with the roll up. Is that enough to put away Jey Uso? No, it is not. A kick out at 1. And Penta letting him make the hot tag. But Penta with the sling blade there. And now Penta's got his eyes set on Jey Uso, and that is not smart. I have no idea why he is setting his sights on Jey Uso. Now Jimmy able to get the elbows up. Jimmy Uso looking for the whisper in the wind, and it connects. Penta is down. Jimmy gonna go 1, 2. No, a kick out at 2. And Jimmy Uso waiting for Penta to get to his feet. Jimmy Uso with the spear. Jimmy Uso just hit Penta with the spear, and this is not good. Penta is down. Jimmy Uso is up. Jimmy Uso with the Uso splash, but Penta moves out of the way. And now Penta sending him into the corner. And what a kick there. And now Penta with the beautiful move. And now Penta going to tag in Phoenix. And Rey Fenix running right at Jimmy, but Jimmy getting the elbow up. And now missile drop kick there from Jimmy Uso. Went for a super kick, misses. Now Phoenix sending them over the top, but Jimmy Uso holds on, kicks Penta off. That might have cost him. He wasn't paying attention to Rey Fenix, and Rey Fenix showing off a little bit there. Penta gonna pick up Jimmy Uso and maybe look to throw him into the ring, but it doesn't work. But a huge super kick there from Jimmy Uso, but a huge, just a kip up right away though. And Jimmy Uso with the whisper in the wind, now going for the pin. 1 and a kick out at 1. Rey Fenix is not having it. But Jimmy Uso doesn't slow down instantly, gets him up to his feet. Kick to the midsection. Jimmy Uso might be looking for a power bomb here. And Jimmy Uso, nice sit-out power bomb. And Jimmy Uso grabbing Rey Fenix before he can make the hot tag. Now sending him into the corner, but Phoenix able to reverse it. And now Phoenix, what is he looking for here? Oh, what a move. And Rey Fenix, beautiful arm drag there. Rey Fenix showing the moves off and rolls out of the ring for a moment. What is Rey Fenix thinking here? And Rey Fenix gets back into the ring, not sure what that was about. I don't think he knew what he wanted to do there exactly, but throws him in the corner and still doesn't know what to do. And he waits way too long to go grab Jimmy Uso, and Jimmy Uso has him in the corner, but Rey Fenix gets the elbow up. And now Phoenix with the Poison Rana. And now going over, makes the tag Penta in this matchup now. What a tag team match this has been. Definitely been better than their... Oh my goodness! The Mexican Destroyer! Jimmy Uso is stunned! He is stunned, he is busted open, but Jey Uso gets into the match to break things up. And Jimmy Uso gets hyped up, and now Jimmy Uso with the roll-up pin. Is that enough to put away the Lucha Bros? 1, 2, 3, and it is the Usos retain. There you have it, Jimmy and Jey. The Usos retain here at Clash in Paris, and you know what? I am glad that I decided to run this match. I was kind of nervous about running the Lucha Bros. I didn't think it was going to be a great match, but you know what? The Lucha Bros look great that match, and if Jey Uso doesn't get involved there after that Mexican Destroyer, we might have new tag team champions. So, I don't know, maybe that's something we maybe tease again. Maybe we try running it back. Maybe we try finding new, contenders. Over on SmackDown, it just feels like there is no one right now that can stop the Usos. But that is going to do it for the first part of Clash in Paris. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, if you did, please remember to like, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell. It means the world to me. Let me know in the comments below what was your favorite match of part 1 of Clash in Paris. And like I said, we got one more part for you, so you don't want to miss that one, obviously. And we will see you then, and until then, AC Entertainment is out. Peace.